The Olmec Civilization, which thrived from 1200 to 400 BC, is considered as one of the most fascinating early civilizations of the Mesoamerican region. The Olmec people were the first major civilization to develop in Mexico, and their influence can be seen in the art, religion, and architecture of other later civilizations such as the Aztecs and Mayans. In this article, we will explore the history, culture, art, and architecture of the Olmec people, who built one of the most impressive early societies of the world. History. The Olmec civilization was located in the Gulf Coast region of Mexico, in the modern-day state of Veracruz. The earliest known Olmec settlement was San Lorenzo, which dates back to 1200 BC. The people of the San Lorenzo culture built large stone structures, including platforms, pyramids, and artifacts that have been found in the region. The Olmec civilization flourished from about 1400 BC to 400 BC, after which the culture declined and eventually disappeared. The cause of their decline is still not clear, but theories suggest that it could have been due to a combination of factors, such as an ecological crisis and political fragmentation. Despite the disappearance of the Olmec civilization, their legacy lived on in the art, mythology, and religion of other Mesoamerican civilizations. Culture. The Olmec people were known for their exceptional artistic and architectural skills. The civilization was characterized by its monumental stone sculptures, which depicted various animals and deities. The Olmec deities were depicted with jaguar-like features, and many of their artistic representations included masks and figurines. The Olmec civilization was also known for its spiritual practices. They believed in worshipping deities, including the jaguar, maize, and water. These deities were believed to be responsible for the creation of the world and were honored with various rituals, including bloodletting. The Olmec priests were believed to have had significant power in society and were responsible for performing the religious ceremonies. The Olmec people also had a system of trade. They traded various goods such as jade, obsidian, and pottery, which were highly valued items in Mesoamerican society. The Olmec civilization was a hierarchical society, with a ruling elite who controlled the trade routes, as well as the political and religious power. Art. The Olmec civilization is renowned for their unique and sophisticated art, which was a hallmark of their society. The Olmecs were skilled craftsmen who produced a wide variety of art forms, including stone sculptures, pottery, and bas-reliefs. The Olmec sculptures depicted animals, mainly jaguars, and human figures, including rulers, gods, and priests. The Olmec sculptures were often carved out of basalt, and some of them were as heavy as 50 tons. The stone heads of the Olmec civilization are the most famous of their art forms, which depict large human heads with elongated features, including prominent noses and large lips. These heads are believed to be portraits of Olmec leaders and rulers, and they served as a sign of political power and stability. Architecture. The Olmec civilization built impressive monumental structures that served as religious and political centers of their society. The most notable of these structures were the platforms and pyramids, which were constructed by stacking stones, adobe, and clay. The platforms and pyramids were often decorated with sculptures and reliefs, depicting animals, gods, and rulers. The most impressive of these structures was the La Venta complex, which was the center of the Olmec culture from 900 to 400 BC. The La Venta complex consisted of several pyramids, platforms, and plazas, all of which were adorned with stone sculptures and reliefs. The most significant of these was the Great Pyramid of La Venta, which was the largest pyramid in Mesoamerica at the time. Conclusion. In conclusion, the Olmec civilization was a formative society in Mesoamerican history. They developed a complex and hierarchical civilization with a unique culture, artistic tradition, and sophisticated architecture. The Olmec civilization served as a base for the development of many Mesoamerican societies, including the Aztecs and Mayans. Despite the decline of the Olmec civilization, their legacy lived on in the art, religion, and mythology of other Mesoamerican cultures. Thus, the Olmec civilization is rightfully considered as one of the most fascinating and influential early civilizations of the world.